Hi, Pokes, how you all doing? It's another day, a Tuesday actually, and in my previous upload, I said let's always try to read something, acquire knowledge, assimilate what we've acquired, and then digest what we've also acquired. And you, this is me today trying to share with you. I'm about stepping out. I wasn't able to read The Power of Positive Thinking, which is the book I'm currently reading for now, but I was able to read my Bible. I've been feeding on the book of Proverbs for a while now, and the book of Proverbs, it's a very powerful and interesting scripture. It's broad, very broad, and I would love to share with you all where I read and the verses that stood out for me. The book of Proverbs, I read the book of Proverbs. I actually dwelt on chapter 20 of it, which has 30 verses, but then these are the highlights I made from it. My first highlight is going to be from verse 5, and it says, though good advice lies deep within the heart, a person with understanding will draw it out. Good advice lies deep. This made me understand that there is this saying people say most times, they can give you an advice. It's left for you to either take it or leave it, and it is still left for you to understand what they've said, because they are the one calling it an advice. It's left for you also as an individual to see it as an advice. So when someone tells you something, it is now understanding that will help you pick out. There's this saying again, in every nonsense there is a sense. So whether to you are seeing it as something important, something making sense, something vital, if the words are actually carrying volume and value, it's left to you to sit, think about those words, understand them, and draw out the wisdom and draw out the sense out of it. You just don't rush with everything you see. You just don't rush with every comment you get from someone, probably anybody around you, and you see it that sense. No, you be calm to understand it. You will be calm to reason it. That is why we all have the sense of reasoning. Reason it and then bring out the valuable things in it. Another one is verse 15, which says, wise words are more valuable than much gold and rubies. There's this I knew quite early in life. My mom kept on telling us good name is better than riches, and here this is just bringing out, relating to that says wise words are more valuable than riches. Say you can tell me, advise me, give me a book to read, I acquire knowledge from it. You show me, you take me to the pond, you show me how to fish, and not just to give me money. I see rubies here as wealth, giving me, money, giving me, feeding me, and not teaching me how to go get myself, what to make myself rich. I am only enjoying this other person's riches that is given to me, but now I want for myself. So wise words are more valuable. You call me, you sit me down, you encourage me, you advise me, show me the way to make it for myself, and not just giving me much gold and rubies that I don't know how it came about, and then that brings about one lavishing another, lavishing wealth, and then you just end up there doing that's it. And then another verse is verse 22. Don't say I will get even for this wrong. Wait for the Lord to handle the matter. A lot of us these days, we call it payback. I would do, this person did me this thing, I would do this person back this thing, or do me, I do you. God no go verse. That kind of saying. It's not for, I've come to realize it's not actually for us as human beings to pay one back. I've come to realize instead of you to pay back evil for evil, like, okay, funny enough, my husband shared something with me this morning. He said while he was reading the book he's actually reading by Joyce Meyer, he said that he came and he was reading the chapter he was reading was talking about forgiveness and all of that. And then he said, do you know, most times when you don't forgive, you hold yourself back. You are putting yourself in bondage. You, as in, you keep on, you are not free. When you see this person, the anger, the hatred, the enmity is just all over you, while this other person might not even notice you, and it's all about his or her business. Do you understand? So here it is telling us, you don't have to pay evil for evil. Don't say, I will get even with this person. You let it be and allow the Lord. It said, vengeance is of the Most High. So who are we to want to take vengeance? Who are we to want to curse when the Lord has told us not to curse? We can only use our mouth positively. You see, this brings me to the positive mindset I was talking about. If you have a positive mindset, you would realize that you can only be positive at every point in time, even when you are angered, even when you know this person has wronged you. But you can only, this particular thing I'm saying now is exactly who my husband is. He only sees the good in someone. Even when you try to tell him this person is this person is this, he will only see the good in the person. And you know, that is the power of being positive. That's the power of positive mindset. That's the power of, you know, acquiring knowledge, understanding it, and then bringing it. Wisdom is the action point. Do you get? Wisdom is the action point. And then this is now those things you've taken in, understood. This is now you showing it forth in your action. That is wisdom. Displaying what you've learned, what you've understand. This is where wisdom comes to play. Then another one is the Lord detests double standard. He is not pleased by dishonest scale. Double standard can, or for me, double standard can also be one being two. I call it most times, you have two mouths. You talk by two sides of your mouth. You talk by this side, you talk by this side. You are not, let's say you are friends with this person today, and when this person is not good today, you carry everything this person, you and this person has discussed, and go to another friend, probably because that person is not in good terms with this person, and then you relate it. No, the Lord hates double standard. Be you, stand for you, let people see you and know you, that this is who you are. And without even speaking, without saying anything, your life can be a living proof. Your life can be an example. Your life can be emulated by a lot of people without you even knowing. That is what I got from this. Then the last one is verse 24. The Lord directs our steps, so why try to understand everything along the way? Are you the one leading yourself? Am I the one leading myself? No, the Lord directs our steps. He said, before I found you, before I formed you, I knew you true and true, and I chose you to be mine. So the Lord directs our steps. Why try to understand every step you take along the way? The ways of God are not the ways of man. You can't understand God. That's why the scripture says his ways are past finding out. You can't understand it. He is omnipotent, omniscience. He is omnipresent. He is yesterday, today, and forever. So his forever is still, as it is forever is present, but it's forever, as in for us to understand it, is far ahead of us. So this is where I will draw the curtain for today, and I hope you all remain positive, remain strong, Remain gorgeous. It's Tuesday. Remember to read a book. Before you know it, this week comes to an end. And do you have something to say that you impacted yourself this week? Do you have something to say you fed on something and you acquired knowledge this week? So let's remain positive and remain blessed by the Most High. Love you.